Alright. So, hello, internet, most particularly YouTube. Might do something different. This is Ringmaster. I know that my channel name used to be Juju Eyeballs, but after a long while of not doing anything on YouTube, I realized that I had accidentally made Ringmaster a new username for most of my other things. Actually, hold on. Is notifications on? Ah, there we go. Anyway. Welcome to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I am I've never made a recording. Well, I have done this before, but I haven't done this nearly often enough to be comfortable with it, if I'm to be honest. Anyway, welcome to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Let's get into the game. Anyway, I have always wanted to make a consistent YouTube channel. At one time, I had the plans to do so, but long story short, I did not consistently upload. I uploaded 2 videos and then had some half-hearted projects that I never really followed through on. On another note, I am working on a different project right now. One that I plan to follow through on, and one that I have the resources to follow through on. Or at least I believe so. Anyway, let's go on with the game. I'll go with Soldier. Female Soldier, because honestly the male avatar sucks. And I always liked Karth more than Bastila. Those of you who aren't familiar with this game will know what I mean later. I've actually played this a number of times before. A little nervous though. Nope. No. Ah, there we go. I always appreciated raven black hair. Although my hair is more or less a dark brown. Anyway, not too great with point allocation, but if I have a basis to work off of, I understand point allocation. Let's see. Yeah, strength's important. Let's see, not too good with... honestly, I don't plan on using the ranged attacks too often in this. I don't plan on using ranged attacks with the MC of this game too often. The other characters, sure, but not really the MC. Yeah, that should do. Awareness doesn't actually have to be that high. But Persuade is a very essential skill. Treat injuries, not too important. I know that there's a lot of firefights in this game, but all in all, The ability to treat your wounds is not too important because that modifier doesn't really alter your ability to treat your own wounds too much. However, what is useful is security. Security allows you to go into places and use the hacking skill, as it were. Allows you to break into doors, well, security doors, and basically lets you do whatever the heck you want. Go wherever the heck you want, even. Also helps you waste less power on smaller things. Honestly, in terms of movesets, power it'll almost always hit, but it actually is a rather slow thing. Granted, there's not much better. Though, on that note, implants are very important. Yeah, ignoring that auto-generated name, I'll call myself Raven. Which is a pretty good name. Also, really an anagram. Some people who watch this will probably be Star Wars nuts. I should know. I'm a Star Wars nut myself. Ever wonder where those yellow words go after they're used in an intro? I can actually tell you, because there's an actual canon answer. Well, or at least there used to be. I don't know if it's still canon anymore, because it was never mentioned by Disney, though Disney did make a few changes to the canon themselves. Most notably, they removed the name from Boba Fett's ship. You know, Slave One. That's the name of Boba Fett's ship. Same ship that his father Jango Fett used, in fact. But now they renamed it to just Boba Fett's starship. Fucking. Anyway. Yada yada. You're kinda just gonna wake up in a battle. You can read the text for yourself if you want. My voice is kinda tired right now. Had a bit of fun earlier, and screamed a bit. Anyway. Is this? Oh, yeah, right. Anyway, skipping this little bit. Right into the action. Or should I say the tutorial. Every game has a slight tutorial. And I forgot to modify the gameplay. Whatever, pop-ups are slightly annoying, but they do sometimes remind you how blah blah blah, who are you, blah blah blah, who's Bastila, blah blah blah. Okay, let's go help Bastila, blah. He's basically a tutorial dude, and you're in a battle, and your task is to escape the battle with your life. Even though they make it sound like you're... I'm not too fond of the outfit you get. I'm not too fond of the no clothing outfit. He's a tutorial character, don't expect him to stick around. My screen is dirty. Oh right, that. I always forget about. Okay. Ignoring that slight hiccup in what I was doing.
This is Carthel Nassik. Now keep their...
Move out. Now, see that little lock thing? Anyway, that's the security skill. It's fairly useful, honestly. Don't have to upgrade it too much. The one you really have to upgrade... Anyway, like I said, not using ranged attacks. I don't like them. Also, you're not really going to use them throughout the majority of the game while you're the MC. Also, okay, there you go. First thing is completed. Oh yeah, and you can tap on the thing, it'll auto run. It's easy when your hand's tired or something. There are certain things that can tire out your hands. It's weird but true. Hey dear God, that sound effects thing is kind of grating. Gonna alter that sound effects significantly reduced. Okay, that should do. Okay. Anyway, see that? In this game, you have an infinite inventory, so you don't have to worry about running out of inventory space. With that said, you do have to worry about what you're holding. Because if you're holding some terrible equipment, then that's not too good. Well, that takes care of things. An efficient way to kill your enemies. Grabbing the remains because these people are somehow less accurate than stormtroopers. Moving that so I don't... There you go. I'm gonna do this without... there we go. That's probably the perfect place to put them out. Anyway, there's no real way you can die unless you're extremely stupid. Like I'm kind of being... And yeah, sure, you can organize your inventory. In fact, I should probably do that as well. Oh wait, I think it automatically organizes. Anyway, you don't have to really do much with craft. Blah blah blah. In all honesty, you can join in on the fight. You wouldn't really get in the way. You'd be distracting the Dark Jedi. Though granted, that probably would have still happened. That weak ass Jedi would probably still die. Or like a plague or something. Not sure why I did that. I'm clearly the one that's fighting. Anyway, there you go. A few items. And here's the bridge. Not too crazy. you always like you always level up on this part. And I recommend putting, and actually, I really shouldn't recommend anything. Anyway, although awareness does need a bit of attention, as it were. 2-weapon fighting's a good feat to have. Anyway, now you're level 2. You don't really get the really good abilities till significantly later in the game. Anyway, alright, I think this is the bit where Trask gets out. I just need his clothing and his weapon. Anyway, there you go. Bit of a suspicious cut to where he gets his sword somehow.
Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go.
Doesn't really matter. But since you're out of the way now, bye. Let's not take a moment of silence for the death of the tutorial character.
This is Carthel Nassi.
This is not Undertale. Anyway, everyone's gone. Trask is most definitely dead. Anyway, there you go. I think I missed the parts pile. Ah well. Don't take too close of a look at his hands, they're just waving around and he's kind of spazzing. Anyway, he gives you options, droid or computer. But hacking into stuff is more prevalent in this game than using droids, so reactivate the droid, engage droid in the scan mode, leave it alone. Anyway, you don't really... Anyway, there you go. You get the prototype Vibroblade. Even more powerful than the longsword in terms of cutting ability. Because the Vibroblade is essentially a really long razor with superpowers. Really long super razor. Who are you? Blah blah blah. Anyway, there you go. 19 minutes. I should make this video a bit longer than 19 minutes. But then again... oh, whatever, I'll just continue this video until I can save. Actually, never mind, I'll continue this video until, like... till like I'm done with having to deal with the thing. It's weird that she only has a single-bladed lightsaber there. But the reason for that will be revealed at a later date.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you ever
not gonna skip past.
I'm Carth.
one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
There you go.
I'm out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. It banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment.
Garth's
By
a
the time the
real
Sith
one.
arrived at the scene, we were long gone.
Anyway.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Here we go.
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master.
You saw
Bastila's the key to
Bastila
the whole
earlier.
Republic war effort. The Sith
In
must have
that
found out that she
dream.
was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here on Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Here we go.
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course, there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
Okay.
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too.
Yeah.
Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
Real Jedi are really hard to kill. Especially the ones that have, like, a destiny and stuff. Except those few times when their destiny is to die. But even then, they don't die till their destiny is met.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war.
Yep.
Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. If we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Okay.
Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master.
And there's the
With
anagram.
Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power.
Yeah,
It's hard
but
to imagine how someone who used
they
to be a
are
Jedi could become
nowhere
such a
near
monster.
the level of strategist that Revan was. Watch this.
Malak and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Basila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malak just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
Very poetic license there, but we're actually not in one of the Outer Worlds. Also, there is one outer world that no one can control. Anyway.
I'll tell you. Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. That was a
It
long
still
time
has
ago.
towering
The upper city where the rich
skyscrapers.
citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith, but farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop-bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is, well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Taris is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls, mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna look at my datapad journal. Ooh.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
And here we go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We could probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to your mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I
That's
figure
a
if we
very
don't do
important
anything
plot
stupid,
point.
we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Karth is actually hardly a grunt. He's a full-on he's a full-on war veteran. Here's something interesting and a bit important.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well,
Here
I've
we
been
go.
a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Yeah, that's true. Following your orders doesn't mean you doesn't really mean you save them, but it's not too.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Yeah. Well, I do know who he's talking about. Anyway. Over the course of the story, you get a grand total
Right,
of
you
9
alien
people
scum.
on your team.
Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
It took him 3 shots to kill that idiot.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Kind of crazy how we got to that conclusion. Anyway, you're gonna want to kill the guy in the center first, because those 2 sentries go after you 2, but this guy goes after the alien. Anyway. There we go, and fight. Good record time. Alright. There we go. And, wow. That's a good point to stop at. Let's do a bit of a pose for the thumbnail. Ah, perfect. Saving. And now that concludes this video. If you liked it, please like, you don't have to comment if you don't want to. And also subscribe. That's a big point. I have very few subscribers as of the making of this video, and I'd love more. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day wherever and whenever you are.